there. Next, I want to show you how you can have a delay for 2 seconds. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this delay that we had before of 5 milliseconds. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to make a subroutine, and we'll do this to make it stand out. We'll come down here and make another one of these things. And I'll come up here and I'll say delay 2s colon return. That's my delay of 2 seconds. And it's going to call the 5 millisecond delay. And it has to call it 200 times 2 or 400 times. 400 is too big for an R16 register, but 200 would work. So I'm going to do a R call to delay 5 milliseconds. I'm going to do it twice, and that'll give me 10 milliseconds. And if I loop this 200 times, that should give me the 2 seconds I want. LDI R16 with a, I think I said 200, right? 200? Yeah, 200 times 10 is 2,000, 2 seconds. Yep. Load here. Delay. Notice the label that I am using is a label that starts with the name of the subroutine, and then I put a 1 after it. So it guarantees me that there's no other label with that same name. I'm going to be using R16, and I don't want to disturb the main program by using a register that they may be using. So I will push and pop the R16. Load it with 200. Call this decrement R16. Branch if you're not equal to more, which is the delay 2S1. Okay. Push and pop, load the R call, decrement the branch. And notice that I called the subroutine twice in a row, which was just so that I didn't have to go above 255 loops, because that would be too big for R16. It's just easier to call it twice. Now mind you, this delay here is a little bit longer than 2 seconds by, well, I didn't do the calculation of the overhead, but it's, you know, it's pretty close, and we could do this. Let's say the push was, I don't know how many cycles that is, but maybe it was a 4, this could be a 1, that could be 5 perhaps. This could be another 4, that's up to, I don't know, like 12, 13, 14, 15. So you're looking at, let me count that again. You've got 4, 4, 1, and 2, maybe 12. And 12 times 200 is 2,000 microseconds. So it's like 2 milliseconds over 2 seconds. You know, within 1%. I'll come up here and I'll call the delay 2S2, and I'll build it. It built. I'm not going to simulate it, but you could, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to pause or stop the video right here. Well, I'm back. I paused the video for a second just to simulate it. I hit the F11, I put a breakpoint in here, then I hit the F5 to come to the breakpoint, and it took the computer maybe 10 seconds or 15 seconds to simulate this, even though in real time it would only be 2 seconds. So it did take a little bit of time to come to this point. And you might think that the computer's crashed or hung up or something, but it is not. Well, let's come over here to the stopwatch, and we'll see that the time is 2 seconds plus 7 milliseconds. So that is our extra, and we could compensate for this by adjusting our looping. if you so desire.